Hi guys, welcome to my affordable watch collection. My name is Aviv, and today we are taking a look at the Berny 2676M, a fun little sports watch that won't break the bank. Berny is a relatively new Chinese brand selling mostly on AliExpress. They popped up about a year ago, and they seem to be focused on making interesting, affordable watches. They have many different designs in many different styles and seem to have a little something for everyone. They even make some titanium watches. They reached out to me and let me pick a watch for review, and I picked this one. I do get to keep it after the review, so keep that in mind as you watch this video. However, I am going to point out the good, the bad, and the nasty about this watch, so do expect to get my own honest opinion of it. The 2676M sells for $48.69 on the Berny official store on AliExpress and for $49.90 on their website. Though it isn't a direct copy, it takes some design cues from Omega's new Aquaterra line of sports watches. It gets clearer to see that when you look at the playful dial colors that are available with this watch. For that money you get a cardboard box branded in both English and Chinese, inviting you to witness your legend. Inside, an instruction manual, a brown cushion, and some Russian promotion on the bottom of the box. Let's get the measurements so we'll know what we're looking at here. The width of the case is 40 mm. Its thickness is only 9.2 mm. The distance between the lugs is 20 mm. Lug tip to lug tip is 48 mm. And with two links removed off the bracelet to fit my 7-inch wrist, the watch weighs 86 grams. But more on that later on. Water resistance here is stated at 30 meters, though I would personally avoid getting it wet at all. The dial on the watch I chose is red, with a beautiful sunburst effect. There's a white printed minute track on the edge of the dial, with Arabic numerals marking every 5 minutes. After that, a set of applied indices. These are arrowheads, brushed on top and polished on their multifaceted sides. Now, they do have some lume on them, but the way it is applied on them is off. On many of the indices, the lume is off-center and crooked, and from what I've seen in photos posted by others who've purchased this watch, this is not an isolated case. Anyway, at the 3 o'clock position, the index is cut short, making room to a simple cutout day and date complication window. Berny is printed under the 12 o'clock index, and the word quartz is printed above the 6. The hands are pencil-shaped, highly polished and faceted, with some lume on the centers of the hour and minute hands. The lume is surprisingly not bad. It isn't particularly good either, as it would only last for a few minutes before fading out, but its initial green glow is admittedly better than I thought it would be. Covering the dial is a budget choice mineral crystal, but it actually has a sapphire coating applied to it for better scratch resistance. Other than the playful dial, I think the case is this watch's main selling point. It is made of 316L stainless steel and features some nice finishing for the price. The entire case is brushed, except for the fixed beveled bezel, which is highly polished. Compared to my similarly priced Casio MTP 1370, that has a chrome-plated alloy case, this is a significant upgrade. It has a slim side profile thanks to the quartz movement inside of it, and the lugs curve down nicely to further help the watch wear close to your wrist. A simple non-signed push-pull type crown is found at the 3 o'clock position. Pull it out once to set the day and the date, and pull it out again to set the time. The case back is made of stainless steel too, and it screws down into place. It is highly polished and features a simple design with the brand's name, the watch's reference number, and some of its information laser etched in a circle on its center. The watch is powered by a Miyota 2105, a simple no jewels day and date quartz movement. It is accurate to between plus or minus 20 seconds per month, and is powered by a battery that should give you up to 3 years of use before needing replacement. The bracelet this watch came on is, not the best. It's somewhat understandable for the price, but except for the female middle links of the end links, it practically has every feature you don't want to see on a bracelet. Folded links that were almost impossible to adjust, hollow end links, a pressed clasp with no micro adjustment holes, and an overall cheap and teeny feel. It is an H-link style bracelet with highly polished H's and brushed center links. The good news is that it doesn't really matter. Berny listened to the criticism and decided to go ahead and replace this bracelet sometime soon with a new one, which according to them is going to be much better for the same price. It is going to have solid H-links and a middle butterfly deploy and clasp. And it looks like it's going to maintain the female middle links too. Berny did send a black leather strap for me to show you guys. It has a faux crocodile design embossed on a glossy top side, which is not my cup of tea. It also has a polished stainless steel buckle with Berny etched on it, and quick release spring bars. This one is available for separate purchase for around 15 bucks. Let's put it on my 7-inch wrist and see how it wears. You know what? I really like this. Sure, it's not the best watch out there, but it does look very nice on the wrist. I really like that it is a homage without being a one-for-one copy. They did a nice job with the shape of the case, and the color and sunburst effect of the dial really pop. The best thing about how it wears is how close to the wrist it sits, and how the curvature of the lugs hug the wrist. The bracelet, with all its flaws, still actually wears quite comfortable. That's especially thanks to those inverted middle links. I did manage to get a good fit for my wrist, even without any micro adjustment, and surprisingly didn't experience any hair pulling, as is common with this type of folded links bracelets. But again, it is going to be changed anyway. Legibility is okay. I didn't experience any difficulty getting a read of the time, indoors or outdoors. Here it is on the second strap Berny sent me. If you like this style, quality seems to be okay, and it is quite comfortable. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. The 3 main pros this watch offers, in my opinion, are first and foremost a beautiful and playful sunburst dial that just looks great. Second thing is the slim stainless steel case that is fairly finished for the price. Again, compared to a similarly priced Casio, this is a big step up. And last thing is a simple, yet functional and cost-effective Japanese quartz movement coming from a reliable brand. All of this for less than $50 makes this a very attractive deal. The cons are pretty much obvious and are a derivative of the relatively low price. Here we are mainly looking at the basic water resistance, the weak loom and its crooked application, and the cheap bracelet that is going to be upgraded. If I could offer Berny a piece of advice, as they prove to be a brand that listens, it would be to maybe try and focus on quality over quantity. Perhaps it would benefit them if they cut down on the vast number of different models they make and focus on the quality of the most popular ones. Of course, some corners have to be cut in order to keep the price of a watch down, and that's completely understandable. But some mishaps, like that crooked loom on the indices, are just sloppy results of not paying attention to details. That being said, I can definitely see this watch staying in my collection as a fun grab-and-go piece. Let me know what you guys think of this watch by dropping a comment below. Can you overlook its shortcomings considering the price and the fun factor? You'll find the links to it on Berny's website and official AliExpress store in the description of this video. The AliExpress link is going to be an affiliate link that will generate a small commission to the channel if you decide to use it. Thanks in advance if you do. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my affordable watch collection, and hit the notification bell for more affordable watches related content. You can also follow me on Instagram and get to know me and my collection a little bit better, get all the news about the channel, and connect with me on a more personal level. If you've enjoyed this video, you might enjoy one of these two as well. I want to thank Bernie for sending me this watch for review, and to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.